Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Galactic Seabass podcast, episode 28. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Bienvenidos, mis amigos. This is the Galactic Seabass podcast, and today is Thanksgiving. So, first of all, I just wanted to wish a happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there, from my family and myself to yours and your family. From Ollie Boy and Andy and my mom and my brothers, we'd all like to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. So thank you so much for tuning in today. There's not really much of a game plan, but we're going to get through it and have some fun. So thanks for being here. Let's see what's going on. Today is Thursday, November 23rd, and excuse me, it seems as though, excuse me twice. It seems this year is flying by. Excuse me thrice. And yeah, this year's flying by at a rapid pace. It's sort of wild, you know. I will be 30 years old on Sunday, which is an absolutely bonkers idea to process. I'm not really sure how to go about that one, to be totally H. And yeah, it's been a whirlwind. You know, my 20s in California. You know, a third of my life basically I spent out here in the state, where it used to just be a dream. I used to be a little boy in Connecticut dreaming about surfing waves and talking to pretty California girls. And I don't really surf that often. And I don't really... Never mind. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I just got offered to go surfing by my buddy Sam tomorrow, which is cool. I haven't been in forever. I had this tradition forever to go and surf every year on my birthday, which I was pretty consecutive about. I might even still be good on it. I don't know if I've surfed since my birthday last year, but I could go out and catch a wave maybe on the old foamy. So that could be fun. And I don't know. I don't really have like a lot of plans for my birthday. I've been doing comedy like crazy. Um, just really grinding down and trying to get to it and figure out like who I am as a person and what I have to say. And it's kind of being... It's a very interesting place to be introspective enough in yourself to look back on how you performed in the past and realize that you are getting better at the art form, which is, you know, something that comes with time, but apparently not for everybody, because there's people who have been there for a decade and are still not funny and they're doing the same jokes. They've never changed, and it's just try something different. If it's not working, then obviously what you're doing isn't working. So, you know, there's our first plane. Cheers, everybody. To believing in yourself and sticking to your dreams. Let's check our little checklist of comedy where we're at so far. It's a lot. That's basically it. Sets. This is 301. This is 406. That's the last marked one. So if that was 11/21, that was my dad's birthday, and that was Tuesday. So yesterday was Wednesday, which was November 22nd. So 11/22. Set number 407 was at the Laugh Factory, San Diego. And then set number 408 was at the Madhouse Comedy Club on November 22nd. So the next time we go up will be set number 409, which is pretty wild. Just flying through these numbers. It's pretty cool. I saw a really great show on Friday with my buddy Kelly. We went over to Tony Hinchcliffe and friends at the Balboa Theater. I've never been to the Balboa before. It was a really fun little theater experience. It started off with Heath Corden, that golden ticket winner on Kill Tony. He did his theater debut, so I think he did like 5 to 7, if I had to guess the amount of time. And then David Lucas came out and probably did like 10, 15, 20, something like that. Then Cam Patterson came out and did the same amount of time, and then brought up Tony Hinchcliffe, who did 45 an hour. the wildest part about that show, honestly, was the fact that so I guess I didn't know this. The signal to get a drink when you're on stage is like shaka. So he did a shaka, and then 7 minutes went by. He didn't get his drink, acknowledged it to the whole audience, like, "Hey, you guys saw me do this, right?" And then 15 minutes go by. He still has no drink, and he's just, what is going on? 25 minutes go by. The headlining act who sold out the show doesn't have a drink. Finally, I just think, oh my gosh, I have to do something. So I run out to try to buy him a rum and coke at the bar. All the bars are closed. There's only 2 little pop-up bars for 3,000 people, and they're closed. So I go back in and take my seat, and then some lady runs up and gives him her Jack and Coke, and he takes a sip of it, puts it down. They put a water bottle out on the side. He's like, I don't want your water. But the guy never got a drink. Tony Hinchcliffe never got his drink the entire show, and it was just mind-boggling. I mean, he made that venue a lot of money that night, and he couldn't get one beverage, which was crazy. And then afterwards at the Madhouse, I was standing outside, and I saw a character who looked kind of like Heath, just like a small individual. And I thought, oh, cool, maybe I'll go say hi and congratulate him on his theater set. And that's when I noticed Tony was there too. And hey, bud. So I noticed he was there, and so I turned around to act all nonchalant so I could turn around again and just act like, oh, whoa, hey. Because I'm a goofball and I don't know how to talk to people. But anyway, I saw him, and I think I saluted, which is so weird. And then he gave me a fist bump. I said, great show. And then I told him, hey, I tried to get you a drink, but all the bars were closed. And he's like, yeah, that was weird. And then he kept walking, and he probably got like 30 feet away before I went, yeah! Like that. And he turned around just like. So I have tickets for Kill Tony in December, and half of me wants him to remember me, and half of him wants him to forget that happened entirely. It's just one of those things. It's pretty funny, but yeah, that was a really fun show. I have my little seat section ticket. I was in the orchestra in N16 and 14, which was pretty fun. So this is definitely going in our little comedy vault. I also have a couple of old flyers from the Madhouse with stuff that doesn't exist anymore. So thought I'd keep a couple of those for the books. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and then there's this fake money I got at a show one time. It's like $1,000, and they're pretty fun to play with. Maybe I'll get myself some more fake money. But yeah, just fun little comedy items. So almost 410 sets in. I'm guessing my birthday. If it's next Sunday. Wait. Oh my gosh, it's in like 3 days. Oh boy. Okay, so tonight would be 409. And Friday would be 410. And then Saturday would be 411. So there's the information. Calling 411 on my life in the comedy world. I like how these numbers are kind of playing out. It's neat. And then yeah, Kill Tony's at the end of the month in December, so I have to somehow figure out a way to get myself to Austin. I have no idea how I'm going to manifest it, but it will happen. Praying somebody gets me a plane ticket for my birthday. That would be sick. Unlikely, but possible. So we'll see what happens. And I don't know, just one of those things. Like I met Red Band, kind of, sort of, ish, not really, at the Secret Show in LA. That's when I saw Casey Rocket, and I decided I wanted to do comedy again. And remember, I was sitting with my friend Andrew in the back section of the room, and this guy walked by, and he bumped into my friend's foot, and he went, oh, I'm sorry about that, man. and it was a red band, but my friend had no idea who it was, and so I'm there fanboying, and he just it was just one of those things. So now I've met them both individually on like separate occasions, and it would be really cool to like get up there and I think I know I have a minute. I have a minute of jokes. That's not the problem. It's just I got to let the universe decide to let my name be like the minuscule little piece of paper pulled out of that bucket. And I know for an arena show that there's going to be a lot of people that go and a lot of people that sign up, and the chances aren't guaranteed or in any sense of the word. So this whole thing is just like this risky endeavor. But I'm at the point where I'm trying to sell as much stuff as I can to try to get the money to get over there, and because maybe you never know, that'd be a heck of a way to do it. I'd love to play drums. I'd love to play the drum set up there in front of all those people. Just go. Yeah, it'd be fun. Miss my dad. I could be hyped if you found out I played drums in an arena for no reason. Just not even as a drummer. Just like, oh yeah, I got it done. Just because they offered this possibility. So it's one of those things, Why not? Why not? I do like to think positively. I've done it most of my life, in terms of absolutely like dire situations. I always try to find some kind of a bright side because I know that one always exists. You just have to look for it. The silver linings of life. I love the fact that Andrew made an album called Silver Linings. It's a very deep-rooted part of who I am. Like to believe that good things can happen even at the worst of times. Like, I don't know. I held my dad's hand when he died. Like, that sucked. But a lot of things have sprung out of that I never would have thought could blossom. This dark cavern. You just gotta let the light in. Let it grow. Let it grow. That's not. I think I just mixed two different songs. I mixed, yeah. There's Let It Grow from the Lorax, and then Let It Go from Icelandia, or whatever that movie is called. Frozen. That's it. Icelandia. Okay. Weird. Yeah, it's all good. One of those things. Wonder how long I've been doing this. What have we talked about? We talked about some comedy. Met a very cool person. That was sick. Yeah, I've been meeting some cool people. Met Dave Grohl. Met Tony Hinchcliffe. This is neat. I just have to get out there and live. Had some pretty good shows recently. I got booked on this one last Saturday, last minute, which was pretty cool. Went over there and did a 10-minute spot over in East County. That was sick. Shouts out to Monkey Feet Entertainment for that one. That was cool. So many sets. Gee willikers, that's a lot of comedy. Getting up on stage. 400, if you think about it, 3 minutes at a time, that's minimum 1,200 minutes. And then hours, that's like 20 hours. So it's 20 hours on stage. Just blah, blah, blah. Talking about whatever. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of time. Out of like the 10,000 hours of practice, let's see what I would need, like 50 to get to 1,000. So I'm like 1/500th of the way to becoming a master. Sick, and it only took a year, so only 499 years to go until I'm a comedy protege. Maybe my math's off, because I don't know if that's right. That's... Ugh. Okay. Oh well, that's fine. Anyway, well, that's life, Just gotta keep on going, keep on grooving. Keep on living your best existence. It's Thanksgiving. You have to be grateful for things. I'm grateful for all of you who watch my videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been making YouTube videos for 7 years at this point. This is neat, It's been quite an adventure. What an array of expeditions we've been on. From Burning Man to South America to, I mean, just traveling. You know, we've walked the streets of Europe. We've uh, gone to BMX contests across the way. We've uh, done so many things. It's been fun. How-to videos and like painting videos, and there's so many different endeavors I tried to take on this channel. If you just go and look through all the different video sequences, it's I tried to be every kind of YouTuber. There's videos where I climb a crane, you know, with no harness. That one's pretty wild. Uh, Almost got arrested for that one. I was super into those just crazy climber dude videos, and I just grabbed a GoPro and made one, which is pretty wild. But it's been fun. I mean, I can't believe all the good adventures I've had over the years, and I'm grateful enough to have them captured on camera. Go back and relive some of these crazy adventures. A lot of cringy moments. You know, just what comes with the territory. I was growing up in my 20s on camera, and it's documented for the world to see. You know, I'll be 30 years old on Sunday. That's wild. People keep telling me, oh, you're just getting started, and it just does not seem that way, you know. I've lived quite an existence to get to this point, to reach the 30 mark, and I do feel like I'm becoming more in touch with who I am as a person, which is very important. I've heard, and you know, I'm just finding out what I want to do and what I'm capable of in this life, and I really want to just be able to give something back to the world, and I love making people laugh. So right now I'm trying to like find a way to do it as a career, and it's not impossible. Do you ever believe that? Do you ever think that maybe do you ever maybe think that maybe you can do anything? Shouts out to that kid. He's probably all grown up now, but that was one of the greatest videos ever. Let's see what's going on. It's cool. There's no way to know where I am. There's no time marker. It's just live. We're just going. We're just going with the flow today. The music project has been pretty fun. Out of the 30 days of our project, 30 covers in 30 days until I'm 30 years old. Today will be day 28, so I'm not exactly sure what song to sing. I only have 3 days left. I have 28, 29, and 30. And then the next day I'll drop some original tunes, so I know what song I'll do that day with this bad boy. It's a song I wrote 2 lines of for a girl and then the rest of for my dad, which is I wrote it last year, and I like it a lot. It doesn't really have a home, so I started this music project to kind of gain like a new music following, just purely off of music stuff without intertwining with like comedy or podcasts, and or just give it like a home base for music. And then yeah, I have some stuff that I'm really excited to drop once I'm 30. So definitely didn't get like the hundreds of thousands of followers that I was hoping for, but TikTok got 40 and Instagram got 12, so pretty cool. And if you would like to follow that, you can click the link in the description below. I left a link for the music project to the Instagram. The TikTok is the same name. The YouTube is the same thing. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's surprising how many songs I've been able to cover. It's actually very difficult mentally to do a social challenge. I feel like to really give yourself. It takes like an hour for me to film the video and then upload it and then do the captions and then save it with the captions and upload it to the different platforms and wait for each of them to finish. You know, it takes a really good amount of time. So it actually is like a little bit of a, I want to say, it just takes a little bit of work, more so than I was expecting it to be when I started. So it's cool to stick to it. The only day that I didn't really do was day 17 because I filmed this one video and it got no views, and then I re-uploaded it and it got no views, and even according to the algorithm it sends it to a few people to see if they like it, and then I held it back. But it's yeah, it just stayed that way. Even on Instagram, it got the most views out of any other video and 1 like, which didn't make sense to me. Even, you know, just like maybe it wasn't like that good, which is fine. I thought it was really neat, but still, it just was strange to me how so many people saw it and nobody viewed it. I had a video, another one that made me very weary was it got 200 likes and 40 views. So I didn't know how that worked. I haven't bought bots or anything. The whole point was I was trying to build this authentic account, and it was weird, but it's been fun. Definitely covered a lot of songs at this point. It's been kind of neat how many we've actually been able to get done. Yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, Nirvana and Led Zeppelin, Audio Slave, Lucas Graham, Tenacious D, Taylor Swift, and the Champs are all the ones that we've done since the last podcast. The Champs video was fun. I did that song Tequila. And yeah, I surfed my bike down Sunset Cliffs with a kazoo and did the doot 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 doot. And then I used a microphone in my back pocket to say tequila, and yeah, I got 2 likes. It was really difficult. I don't know. I don't really understand how this algorithm works. I know that I'm getting older. You know, turning 30 definitely proves that one. It's, yeah, one of those things. So every video has a song except for day 17, which is kind of fun. But yeah, I can't believe we really stuck to it and got it done. A lot of different outfits too. It's been kind of fun to showcase my outfit collection over this time. I do like to dress up. I've found my sense of style over the last couple of years. Like monotone outfits. And it's like it looks spiffy. It's nice. Feels good. Feels good to feel good. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee. It's a cool one. Never shopped at Men's Warehouse a day in my life. Yeah, pretty cool. 11 followers, 9 following on Instagram. I don't know how this thing works. Let's see what the YouTube did. Oh, I'm on YouTube right now. Forgot I'm watching this video. I could check it real quick though. SF Music. Review channel. 4 subscribers. 40 videos. That's pretty cool. I wonder if these are yeah, these shorts are, this one got 286. That's the most. One of those has no views. It's Creed. That's funny. Sorry, Creed. It's pretty neat, though. I have to watch an advertisement on my own video. That is pretty funny. Do. Oh, so happy early birthday. Oh, thank you so much, man. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. Thank you, friend. Woo! 43. Oh, baby. Yeah, it's wild how life just kind of keeps moving on. Hey, you beat my dad. My dad was 42 when he passed away, so all you gotta do is make it 1 more level. I miss my dad very much. Whenever my birthday used to, like, roll around this time of year, every 7 years it would be on Thanksgiving, so it'd be like a little Thanksgiving birthday. Instead of a cake, I'd have a pumpkin pie. It's pretty cool, you know. I like that time of life. My aunt was a terrible, nasty, big person, and I don't want to use the F word because I don't know if that'll affect my monetization, but yeah, she was a hefty individual. She weighed the equivalent of like 2,400 quarter pounders with cheese. She waddled when she walked, and when my dad passed, she kind of stole everything, like everything, including I had 400 Generation 1 Pokemon cards, twice as many Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all Generation 1. Like that might help me a little bit in my financial struggling time, but whatever. She's sad and big. cold, so whatever. I don't even know if she's alive, honestly. It's like one of those things that when she passes, I will not shed a tear. Like, she robbed my dad after he passed away. Like, how dare, that was just, ugh, disrespectful. So, I don't mess with her. And it's one of those things, you know. I miss it. I miss, like, being able to just have, like, a family dynamic, the whole thing, a mom and dad, aunts and uncles and all that. All my mom's siblings and parents are sadists. They're terrible, awful humans. If I ever blow up, I will never acknowledge them. Yeah, just like, they're just bad people. I remember, I'll tell this story. When I was like 8 years old, I went to a Christmas party. My brother D'Artagnan would have been 4 at that point. So we're little kids. And we drive a couple hours to go to this thing in Utah. And get there, I found out many years later my mom wasn't allowed inside, even though all 9 of her siblings were there, all her kids, her parents, like it's a party. But for some reason she can't come in, which is just a whole other thing. So anyway, I go up to my grandma, and I'm 8 or 9. So I'm really excited about getting presents. That's what kids are excited about. That's Christmas, okay? So anyway, I go up to her. Keep in mind, it's not Christmas yet. I say, hey, we made it. Good to see you, or what I call her, Gammy. Yeah, her name's Diane. She's a terrible person, but hey, like, do you have any presents for us? And she went, oh, sweetie, we didn't think you were coming, so we returned them. We're like, what? It's not even Christmas yet. Yeah, so, it was really mean. I was a little kid. And then, like, that's just one thing. They've done so many bad things over the years since. And the way they abused my mom when she was younger is, like, despicable. So, yeah, I don't mess with those people. My dad's parents were OG, and they're dead. So, rest in peace, Baba and Grandpa Sherman. You guys were dope. It's weird how the bad people live and the good people die. You know, time and time again. It's, interesting how God plays out his dynamic of life. You know, you just realize you're never really in charge of the situation. You're just merely a beholder of the spectacle that is your life. I don't know. That felt too prolific for me to say, so I just started dancing anxiously. Anyway, you know, it's been cool. It'll be a year of comedy, a year and a month tomorrow, which is cool. So 13 months. Yeah, within that 13 months, wow, 410 sets. So it's pretty cool. We're like right on track with beating the number of days versus sets, because in theory, like 365 plus 30 is 395. So if I did a set a day, it'd be 400. So I'm beating that by like 10, which is kind of cool. Just trying to stay ahead of the curve. And I've been paid 3 times, so it's pretty cool getting paid to do jukes. That's always fun. Altogether, it wouldn't even cover an electrical bill, but whatever. It's not the point. You know, my dad always told me the difference between an amateur and a professional is a professional makes money. And I thought, okay. And I had a discussion with my friend Mike in the past who said there's a difference between making money and making a living. And I thought, okay, that's also a very good term. But it's one of those things, if you can turn your passion into some kind of an income, that is the dream of every human, you know, supposedly. Just find what you love to do, and then find a way to make money doing that. Like the Joker said, if you're good at something, never do it for free. You know, I definitely botched that impersonation, but rest in peace, Heath Ledger. If you're good at something, never do it for free. How does he do it? if you're good at something, never do it for free. It's okay. If I gave me like 30 minutes, I could probably get more into character. But I do like the Dark Knight. The whole Christopher Nolan Batman series was absolutely awesome. That was definitely the best. Yeah, I don't know. Tom Hardy crushed it as Bane. Christian Bale is an amazing Batman. Michael Caine is such a fantastic Alfred. I was born in Connecticut. I adopted the pizza. I was molded by it. I wasn't a man until I saw Parmesan cheese. They expect one of us in the fire, brother. The fire rises. Stupid. Oh, man. I like that character, though. The Batman thinks he can take on me. Listen, man. I gotta tell you something. I don't think you're any good. I think you're a meathead. I think you're a big, mean meathead. Well, I don't like you much either, Batman. I think you look like a sissy fairy boy. I think you look like you walked out of a woman's dress store and you thought I'm going to wear the tightest latex they have available. That's not true. I custom ordered this on Wish.com. Well, I don't care where you got it. It's not suiting to your rear end, Batman. What am I talking about? Anyway. Okay. That was weird. And, I have a little hat. Be distracted by it. That's fun. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a day to be thankful for stuff. Thankful for my house and my animals and my health, my hair, and my friends and my family, and my car and my bicycles and my shoes, all my hoodies and, and my, cameras and for my voice box and my hands and my feet and all my stuff and my pants and music and air and trees and wild animals, traffic, because I get to play drums, and people, little babies, just being babies. Grateful for nice people. People that give high fives out of nowhere. People that are nice to their friends and animals and help people out of slumps. I like good things. So, grateful for good stuff. And I'm grateful for you watching this. This is pretty cool. We're here live on the Galactic Seabass podcast, number 28, which is pretty cool. It means in 2 episodes, I'll do episode 30 as a 30-year-old. What a trip. Oh, that's it, though. We're here. We're live. We're doing this. It's one of those things. This thing's kind of cool. I'm not sure I've ever mentioned this before, but this thing's been here for pretty much every episode. So, I'm not sure how well you guys can see this. But there's a picture I drew in the 2nd grade. It says this is Sebastian's binder. And then inside of it is a smaller picture of the same thing. And then inside of that is a smaller picture of the same thing. And inside of it is a script that I wrote. It's like a screenplay. And, oh wow, there's like guitar chords in here. So this is where I put all my music stuff. Oh! That's cool. That means that the script is not in there. There is a screenplay to like a movie that I wrote. It's like half of a movie before I came to California. I don't know what this is. It was like the dream of what I had in my head. And oh, these are all the songs that I could play on guitar at one point. Wow, good riddance when I come around. Hold on, free falling, learning to fly, slow burn. The night we met. Wildflowers by Tom Petty. Wildflowers by Dolly Parton. Old man, hey hey my heart of gold. Wish you were here. Country roads, times they are a changing. Hard rains are gonna fall. Angel from Montgomery, end of the line. Atlantic City, I just do. Lonely Man in Crimson Streaks. The last two were written by me, but wow, that's kind of cool. I don't remember how to play half those, but it's been kind of fun doing this little music project because I have been able to, what's it called, like rekindle that sort of like guitar thing. You know, I was trying to play that Bob Dylan song for a couple of minutes and I couldn't figure out how to do the G thing that he does with his finger. And then I eventually was like, oh yeah, I remember how it goes. And I was able to do the whole song. It's kind of cool. Like, music is just something that kind of sits dormant, you know, if you don't touch it for a while. But it is kind of like a bicycle. Like, it's still there. Just have to kind of tap into it and get it going again. It's a little different than a bike because a bike doesn't have like 16 different ways that you can ride it. And like a guitar has so many different little shapes and chords and the way they all phrase into each other. And it's neat. I don't know. So it's a fun endeavor. That's why I like drums too. It's just drum, 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 drum. Cymbal, cymbal. Two cymbals. That's a hi-hat. And, yeah, it's cool. I played drums on my dad's birthday was the other day, on the 21st. He turned 58. So I tried to do some stuff that he would have liked. I played some drums and, honestly, that's really all I really got around to doing. I wanted to get like a chicken parmesan sandwich and I couldn't find a good place for it. And I wanted to walk on the beach and it was really cold. I was tired. So, played drums. It's pretty cool. I really would like to get more. I don't know. When I played the other day, I really was trying to go a little extra hard, and I could feel my body. It was a little hesitant. You know, you haven't done this in a while, man. Slow down. So I need to go more often and just practice. Make sure that, you know, staying in check and make it, because I play drums in my car every day, but it's not the same as playing drums and, you know, on a kit with real drums, because the way that I hit my steering wheel is like up and you really play down. You don't really go like this unless you're doing some kind of crazy. My dad had a kit where his cage had you know, toms on the top, so they were racked in here and here, and he'd go and it's really cool. If you look up John Fowler drum kit, you could probably find it, or Steelheart drum kit, Steelheart original drum kit. It's just, yeah, it was a crazy tour kit. He had a roadie set it up, it had a rack, like, you know, just so many drums. Oh my gosh, I have a picture of it on that phone, but I can't show you because I don't have a Jamie yet. Just me running this little thing you hear at my house. So thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it very much. What a wonderful little adventure we've had so far. With Thanksgiving being right here, that means Christmas is like a month away. So I know it's still Thanksgiving, but happy early Christmas to everybody. And wish you all a happy holiday season and safe travels. And all your adventures across the world, whichever ones you may take and wherever they may take you. So I got some traveling to do this coming up this season, which should be rather interesting. A lot of it is sort of unknown and unpredictable. Like, I don't really know how I'm going to get to most of the places I want to go, but I'm doing it. We'll see. Yeah, it should be fun. I have tickets to Kill Tony, so just have to get to Texas. What's cool is the shows are sold out. Like, there's no way to get tickets even if you wanted them. But I'll be there. I will be there. Oh, that's, yeah. My heart gets nervous sometimes before going up in front of like 30 people. So 15,000 would definitely be a little bit of a game changer. The chances are so low, but it's possible. I have to try. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I could get my name pulled. And then I can already see it. When I remember that moment specifically when I saw Tony on the sidewalk and I went, ew! Like I was really excited, but it only would pale in comparison to how loud that "you" would get from inside the arena if they called my name. Then I have to find my way through all the levels of security to get to the stage. And then by the time I get to that little curtain, I have to remember my jokes. So when I say, yeah, I got a minute, kind of gonna just put it together on the spot, which is funny. But I could do it. I know I could do it. I have jokes. So, yeah, but it's funny how it took 400 plus sets to come up with a couple of rock solid minutes, you know? Or I just know that these jokes are good and I could go in and almost use them without fail. Just sort of heavy hitters, greatest hits, you know. Over the course of this time, you know, you learn what jokes are funny and what aren't, and the more real and personal you get, the more adaptable it is to most audiences, you know. Just one of those things. There's no other real way to put it, you know. You just have to stay true to yourself, and the more you do that, then the more you can put out something that people will want to resonate with, and you know, want to like be along for the ride with, because that's what it's really all about, you know. And in the meantime, we are going to take ourselves a 30-second little commercial break, and during that time, we can go ahead and I'll play you one of the songs that I made on my Instagram. One that won't affect a copyright strike. Let's see, how about, here, we'll do this one. Welcome to 30 Song Covers in 30 Days Until I'm 30 Years Old, day 13. We're almost halfway through this thing. Here's a little bit of something. Let's see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching these videos, by the way. It really means a lot. I know I'm not the best guitar player in the world, but I like to have fun with it. You guys haven't even seen me drum. And it's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I first saw you. And it's been a while since I could stand up on my own 2 feet again. And it's been a while since I could call you. I forgot the key for that one. And everything I can remember, as fucked up as it all may seem, the consequences that I've rendered, I've stretched myself beyond my means. And it's been a while since I can say that I wasn't addicted. And it's been a while since I can say. Anyway, it's a lot of that. That one's cool. What's funny is some of the ones that I uploaded on YouTube, like, they hit a copyright strike even though I'm playing guitar and singing. So that means either that it's so similar to the original that it hit the copyright, or the lyrics hit the copyright, or I don't really know. All I know is that was pretty fun to see. Happened on like 3 different songs that I played guitar on. So I really don't know what to take away from that. But anyway, thank you for hanging in there, tuning in to another edition of the Galactic Seabass channel. My name is Sebastian, and it's Thanksgiving. And I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for my buddy Ollie. The light just turned off, so it means the battery's getting kind of low on that bad boy. Do you want to go and do something? Ollie doesn't exactly get a lot out of this podcast. It's a lot of him watching me sit down and talk to a box. So, might be a little confusing for the little fella. But I love you. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. And go do something. Maybe play with a stick or something along those lines. You know, can't go wrong there. I wonder how long we've been recording this for. Be kind of fun to check on, I suppose. We could get up for a little split second. Excuse me, on the bed. How long have we going for? 45 minutes. Oh, yeah. No, we'll keep going for a little bit. That's pretty short. Let's see what else is going on. Anything that we're forgetting today? Make a little list. Yep, all this stuff. Definitely excited. I think I want to drop the spaghetti song pretty soon. So I really want to get back in the studio and finish up a couple of little pieces. The last demo is pretty good, but excuse me, it's just not all the way finished. So I could put out what I have, but it's just the intro sounds nice, but the rest of it just needs a little bit of like dynamic work. Yeah, it's funny. I used to have a lot of money, and this is the last check, and this little card. To remember the time that I used to mess with them commas. One day again, I shall find myself a couple of commas in the bank. Just take some time. Oh, to be a millennial. That's all good. That's life. Sometimes you just have to ride out the moments with a little bit of finesse. A little steeze, if you will. Every man is a volume if you know how to read him. That's what it says on this. I've had this for so long. That's ridiculous. Can't believe I just did that. Maybe we will call it a little early today. Give ourselves a nice little break for the holidays. Give you guys a nice little easy peasy podcast to watch. Call it at a nice little solid 50. But I do appreciate you genuinely for tuning in for this episode. I can't believe it. I'll be 30 years old on Sunday. Real deal, all I want for my birthday is to be able to afford a plane ticket to Austin. So I have a Venmo drop down below. If you'd like to send me a little something, that'd be sick. If you hit that like and the subscribe button, that's also really cool. We were only 40 subscribers away from hitting 5,000. And I'm really excited about that. I've worked really hard on this YouTube channel, and I'm stoked to hit 5K. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being you and being a human on planet Earth. I do appreciate you very much, and I hope that you have a splendid rest of your Thursday. Enjoy the time with your families and loved ones. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and I really appreciate you watching this episode of the Galactic Seabass podcast. We'll be back again next Thursday for episode 29. Ironically, I'll be 30, and that's fun. Maybe we'll get ourselves a guest, have a fun little swell occasion over here. And I do appreciate you very much for watching this. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And I wish you the best of luck in all your endeavors in this life. So thank you much for tuning in, friends. God bless. Stay safe. Have fun. If you use fireworks, make sure to use safety precautions. And just, thanks for watching. My name's Sebastian. They call me Seabass. And this is the Galactic Seabass podcast, episode 28. With my friend Ollie in the mix. Andy's out enjoying the Thanksgiving festivities, probably getting some spare turkey from the neighbors. So hopefully Andy's having a good time. And about to go play with this little fella. So thank you so much. I love you guys. You're amazing. Thanks for watching. And my name is Sebastian for the 7th time. Anyway, gosh, I'm so good at goodbyes. If you could put all the compilations of the ends of my podcast together, they would look disastrous. You should see me say goodbye to my mom at the holidays. It's a wreck. I have to honk and lean out the window like 70 times. That's okay because I love her. You know, I wish I could, say goodbye to my dad, but I don't get to do that anymore. So be grateful for what you have and, realize what you don't and accept what it is. But just live your best life. And thanks for watching. You guys are amazing. This is the Galactic Seabass podcast, and my name's Sebastian. You're beautiful. Stay that way. And I'll see you again next Thursday for another edition. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be well. If you'd like to wish me a little happy birthday on Sunday on a social platform, that'd be really cool. Thank you so much. Check out my Instagram. Check out my music project. If you can, send me a Venmo so I can afford this plane ticket. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in and supporting this podcast and this channel and, my hopes and dreams. You guys are beautiful, and I love you to death. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And, okay, we're finally going to say goodbye. This is it. I'm out. I'm done. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great day. You guys are great. Rock and roll. I am going to... It's Andy! No way! Andy, come here. Come on, get in the podcast. Come on. Come here, bud. Oh, no way. Here, buddy. Come on. Andy. Oh, Ollie might scare him away. That's so funny. Come here, buddy. Andy. Andy. Come on. Come here. Come here. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hello. My whole family's here. Hello. Well, I guess we can wish you a proper goodbye now. From Ollie and Andy and me here in Ocean Beach, San Diego, and from my family in Las Vegas and my brother in South Dakota, I'd like to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving and a lovely rest of your day. You guys are great. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next Thursday for another edition of the Galactic Seabass channel. Ollie boy, come here. See if I can get my little bud. Ollie, come here. Hey, buddy. All right, well, from all of us to you, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for tuning in. This really has been a lot of fun. And, oh, that was really cool. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Happy holidays, rock and roll, and best of luck in everything that you do. Being a human isn't easy, and I can appreciate that. So just keep trying, hang in there, follow your dreams. They might come true. You never know. This has been the Galactic Seabass podcast. My name is Sebastian for the last time. And from here in Ocean Beach, I'd like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Rock and roll. Stay beautiful. You guys are great. And I'll see you again next Thursday. Scoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. We're actually saying goodbye this time. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doop. Hope that you live a lovely life. Doodle-doodle-doop-doop-doop. Scoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop. Bye, guys. Have a great day.